Hello everybody, this is an East German, or you can just call me Derek. This is my first video response video that I've ever made, so I hope you all like it. I'm going to talk about a video that xjawz posted not too long ago, and he talks about how there's this sense of autopilot, where basically when you play this game, or any game really, you do these things that are just kind of habit. He calls it instinct, almost. He says, you know, it's kind of instinct, but not really because you're not born with it. And I agree with that, but I almost feel like it's more of a subconscious thing, because as soon as you start playing Black Ops or any other game really, you learn these do's and don'ts on how to succeed in the game and how to not die if it's a game where you can die like Black Ops. And the more you play this game, the more these things get instilled in your mind, and it becomes a subconscious thing where you don't even think about the most basics of do's and don'ts of survival. So I do agree that there is a autopilot, and then he also talks about how there's kids who try hard. He calls them tryhards. A lot of people call them tryhards, and that's also a real thing. It's really obvious. You can go into any public server and you can see that there's always these kids on that are just raging, and sometimes it's funny. And I honestly think people rage, which I have a video about rage if you want to go on my channel and check that out. But people rage because they take the game too seriously. They try too hard. They put all this time and effort into the game, and something doesn't work the way they wanted it to, and they get really, really mad. And an excellent example of this is this video on YouTube that I think is hilarious, of this kid who his mom cancels his World of Warcraft membership, and his brother hides a camera in his room, and the kid freaks out, and it's hilarious. And I don't know if the video is real or not. I honestly don't care if it's real or not, because I just think it's hilarious. And then, I mean, we all remember the old, you know, angry German kid raging on his keyboard. I don't even remember what those videos were about, but they were hilarious too, and that was someone raging, probably due to try hard. And I honestly don't think try hard is that good of a thing, because it makes people rage. So he talks about, xjawz in this video talks about how there's this balance for people between, you know, just playing and people who try hard. Some people are 100% try hard, or some people are just 100% just play. A lot of people are, you know, 50-50. There's all different equations, and I don't really think it matters, but I think there is a balance of try hard and just playing. So I'm going to talk about these two things. First, I'm going to talk about people who just play. And they're the guys who, you know, you get into the lobby, and they're usually not that high of levels, but they're decent players, and it's just because they don't really care that much. Like I said in my first video, I just started going through my training to be a recruit, or to be a volunteer firefighter. I'm a recruit right now, and we have an Xbox at the fire station, and on our free time, because it's a suburban fire department, so it's not like we're making runs like crazy. We make like 3 or 4 a day. But we have an Xbox there, and a lot of the guys, they just play the Xbox just to have a good time and pass time, and they suck, but that's alright, because we're just having a good time. And that's just having fun. That's one of the things I was talking about, or I was going to talk about when it comes to just playing, is when you're just hanging out with your friends and stuff, it's fun to just play the game and not think about it. And then another time to play the game and not think about it is when you're pub stopping. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows what pub stomping is, but just really quick, I'll mention what pub stomping is. Basically, when you get a party of really good players, and you go into public servers and just basically do dirty things to the little kids who are playing, and you usually win the game by a lot, and it's pretty funny. But going back to hanging out with friends, and then this will kind of be my bridge topic when it comes to just playing the game and then trying too hard, is way back in the day, I had to be, I'm thinking, probably 6th or 7th grade, back when Halo was the big thing, and it was kind of when Halo 1 had been out for a little while, getting ready for Halo 2's release. I had a group of friends who we played Halo all the time, and this was before Xbox Live was around, definitely, and it was a big thing, but it wasn't something that everybody had. And within my group of friends, we only had one friend who had an Xbox, and it was my friend Jim, and we would every weekend go to Jim's house, and we would play Xbox. And you know, this is the original Xbox and Halo 1, and we had LAN parties, and his brother had an Xbox too. His brother was in college, but he kept the Xbox their house, and we would use his Xbox too, and we get 2 TVs, set them up on opposite ends of his basement, get LAN cables, connect everything up, and, you know, just play Halo with each other all in the basement. We'd have like 20 of us down in the basement, you know, split screening, except not really, because the screen was like split into 4s and you couldn't see anything, and it was just awful. The basement would smell, everyone was burping, farting everywhere, and it was just awful, but really, really fun. And that was fun, and we would do this all night until about halfway through the night when about, I don't know, 4 or 5 of our friends would just start taking the game way too seriously. And, you know, we're just playing LAN, and it's Halo, and we're screaming at each other and throwing remotes and stuff, and we're just getting so mad, and then somebody does something really cheeky and hilarious, and everyone's laughing and stuff, and it made everybody, it made people not have fun, and that's around when people would start leaving and stuff, and it would end up being just a couple people, and that's kind of a time when I think that playing tryhard is not, it's not a good thing to try hard when you're just trying to have a good time with your friends and stuff. So that's going to lead me into when I'm going to talk about tryhards. Like I said, tryhard leads to rage, and there's only one time when it comes to playing Black Ops that I can think that you would actually want to try hard and be a tryhard, and that would be if you're on a game battles team and you actually care about your game battle score. We made a mistake, my game battles team, of trying too hard, and it ended up having a lot of people on our team not want to play anymore. And at the time I didn't think we were taking it too seriously, but I agree now that we did take it too seriously. If you want to be good at game battles, I don't think taking it seriously and being a tryhard is a bad thing, as long as you are good about it. You know, only try hard for a short while, you know, practice before your game, and then try hard during your game, and after that we would always get into public servers and start pub stomping and have a good time and just calm down from the game, because we'd be pretty upset and stuff. Even if we won, we'd just be on edge and stuff because we were trying really hard, which kind of goes back to showing that I think try hard is what causes rage. So pretty much, just to recap on this video, I do agree that there is an autopilot, and I think it's a good thing because it makes you better at the game. I think playing around and having a good time is the best way to play the game, and I think taking it way too seriously is a really easy way for people to start raging. And like I said, there is one exception that I think trying hard is a good idea, and that would be during a game battles game, and only for the extent of that game, and after that take a chill pill. So hope you liked the video. That's my opinion on what xjawz is saying. Like the video, comment, subscribe to my channel.